Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you my updated foundation routine. This is how I get my makeup to last all day, especially in the summer months. So I'm going to start with the Fenty hydrating primer. I love this primer because it hydrates my skin underneath my makeup. Even though I want my makeup to last all day, I still want to make sure that my skin is hydrated. So I like to start with an hydrating primer. Now, this is the important step right here. You want to use a translucent powder, a skin tone powder to use underneath your makeup. This is just going to take away some of the shine and help your makeup to last longer. This is a step I learned from Jackie Aina, and I've been doing it ever since. So whenever you want your makeup not to get too shiny or oily, this is a great step to try. So just whatever translucent powder you have, preferably one that is close to your skin tone. So as you guys can see, I'm just pressing it into the skin and I love the way this looks. I could leave my skin just like this on a no makeup day and it would look just flawless, but we're gonna use some foundation today. So the foundation I'll be using today is the Bobbi Brown Long Lasting Foundation. I love this foundation because it's lightweight, but it also has a little bit of SPF. So on top of my regular sunscreen, just nice to have a little extra protection. I don't like to load too much foundation on the hot days, so I'm trying to use like 1.5 pump, and then I'm just gonna blend that in. Also, we're still wearing masks. You don't want to put too much around your mouth, so just focus on those dark areas that you're trying to cover. I also like to follow up with a beauty blender. It just gives you that seamless finish and just make sure everything is blended out and smoothly. So that's what I'm doing here, just going over my foundation with the sponge. Next, I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm using the Fenty concealer. I'm not going to use any concealer under my chin area because I'm wearing a mask anyway, so I'm just going to focus it under my under eye. I'm using 2 different shades of concealer because I like for the inner eye area to be brighter than the outer, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just highlighting. I believe this is the CoverGirl concealer if I'm not mistaken. While my concealer is drying down, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of my brows. You guys know I don't like to do too much, but I'm just going to brush them up and fill them in just a little bit. So after a few minutes of the concealer drying down, I'm just gonna pat that into the skin, taking my time just so that the concealer can just focus on that area without smearing all over. So that is how I like to do my concealer. So for contour, I'm going to be using the Juvias Place foundation stick in Congo. This is my favorite stick to contour with, and I'm just going to use just a little bit, not doing too much, but just to bring a little bit of shadow back into my face. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. It's one of my staples. It's either this one or the Laura Mercier, but I like this one because it is long lasting and it doesn't have any flashback with pictures. So I'm just going to be using that to set my under eye. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going back to that first powder, which is my skin tone, and I'm just going to use that to set all over my face where I didn't use the other powder. And this is just going to keep everything in place. See, I'm making sure I am powdered. Now to set my face, I'm using the Morphe setting spray. I wanted a spray that wasn't so glowy but will set everything. It's either this one or the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray, but this was the one I had in reach. And I'm just making sure everything is set, and I'm also going back over with the sponge just to press the spray into my skin to get rid of any watermark and also to make sure everything is set in place. Now look at that flawless base. Everything just looks seamless, everything looks set, everything is in place, and yeah, that is pretty much my foundation routine. Since this video is about my foundation routine, I'm not gonna bore you guys too much. Just sit back and enjoy while I pop a little bit of color on my lids. I chose this blue color because I'm gonna be wearing a head wrap and I wanted it to kind of match. So yeah, I'm just popping a little bit of color, put on a little bit of blush. I popped on a little bit of liner and some mascara, you know, the usual, just to do the rest of my face. And then I'll be back to show you guys the final look.
Looking for someone to save me from all of the things in my past. I'd do anything just to make it stop, yeah. Tired of sitting and waiting, but every time I open up, there's always someone that lets me down. So give me pain, give me pleasure, I don't mind. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. Ease my mind, give me headache, I don't care. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. La 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. All I want is feeling like I'm going crazy, staying inside in my bed, wishing that someone could wake me up. Yeah, binge watching romantic movies, the ones with the happy end, hoping that someday I'll find the one. So give me pain, give me pleasure, I don't mind. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. Ease my mind, give me headache, I don't care. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. La 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. All I want is la 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 la. So give me pain, give me pleasure, I don't mind. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. Ease my mind, give me headache, I don't care. It's whatever, all I want is someone.
Alright guys, I am back. I'm just giving my skin one last pat down just to make sure everything is still in place. So yeah, this is how my skin looks after that foundation routine. I did forget to do one step, which is to spray my face with the setting spray before blending out my foundation. So other than that, this is what I usually do when I want my makeup to last all day. Hopefully this will help you guys with your foundation routine during the summer months. I know it can be hard, especially if you have oily skin, to get your makeup to last all day. So I have dry skin, but this does work for me. It doesn't feel too dry, it doesn't feel too heavy on my face. So let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it. So yeah guys, that is it for this video. Again, hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.